Come on, everybody, jump in. Go ahead and go down to the comments section. Sign in, say hi. Come on in, go on down, just say hi in the comments section so I know that you're here. I'm watching the numbers go up. Hi, Leslie. Good morning. Send me some hearts. Send me some thumbs up. Whatever you feel like this morning. I wish there was sunshines on there. But we're going to make it sun. We're going to make that sun come out today. Make sure you got your mat. If you need water, get water. I actually am going to do some modifications using the chair. So if you want to have a chair close by, go ahead. There she is. Thank you for the hearts. We got about 2 minutes. We'll wait for some more people to come on. So we're going to start sitting. So if you want to go ahead and have a seat, you can do that. I'm going to get the music going. Hi, Bev. Today you're going to need your mat and a block. I don't think a strap. But I do have a chair close by, so anybody that, and I know a lot of people are suffering from this right now, is vertigo. So if you feel like you do not want to do downward facing dog all the way to the ground, I have the chair that we can modify with today. So we'll work on some modifications and be able to have everybody do yoga. All right, so we're going to start sitting on the floor. You can sit in potted palm, legs crossed comfortably. And again, I like to show modifications. If this is not comfortable for you and maybe you want to be sitting on a blanket so your hips are a little higher, go ahead and do that. You've got more cushion underneath you also. If this bothers your hips, you can put your feet out in front of you. You can put them out however you want. Just make yourself comfortable. Make sure if you are down all the way on the ground that you pull that fluff out and you're on those sit bones. You place your hands on your knees, palms up. I like to hold on to my ring finger. It signifies my breath. Always good to do that. If maybe you get anxious, just grab a hold of those ring fingers. And just let that tailbone root itself into the earth. Deep, deep, deep down. Let's bring all our thoughts and our focus to our minds, our bodies, and our spirits today. and just let everything else go. It'll go away, it'll get better, it'll change. Let's just focus on us. So taking that tailbone and rooting it into the earth, letting it grow deep, deep down through the rocks and the crevices, anchoring you to Mother Earth who loves you. And then just take a deep breath in and bring up all the good things that Mother Earth has to give you, to offer you. Like health, happiness, gratitude, maybe some sunshine. She could bring that out for us today. And just let all those good things come up into our bodies, up to the top of our head, to the tips of our ears, out to those fingertips, down to those toes. And take a deep breath in through the nose, down to the very bottom of your lungs. So let those lungs just blow up like large balloons. Feel them press against your rib cage. And then see if you can get that breath going up your back and down the front of you. So close your eyes and just take a few moments and breathe. Feeling all those wonderful gifts that you have brought up. Drop your chin to your chest. Feel your head become heavy with each exhalation. And then gently roll right ear to right shoulder. And today let's take our right hand, gently place it on our left shoulder. Any stress or tension we might be carrying in our neck and shoulders, just let it go with a breath. All about breathing. Release your hand back. Take your chin back to your chest and take a deep breath. Head gets heavy. Roll left ear to left shoulder. Take that left hand, gently place it on your right shoulder. Breathe into this stretch. You might feel more tension on this side than the other. And then release. Take your chin back to your chest. Now, starting at that tailbone, let's lengthen that spine, stacking each vertebrae one on top of the other, lifting, 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 lifting up through the crown of your head. Feel your neck lengthen. And then gently look over your right shoulder. Drop your chin. Feel that stretch right here down the back of the left side of your neck. Good stretch. A lot of tension being held there. Just breathe. Let the breath do all the work. And then bring that head up. Bring it back to center. Lift. And look over the left shoulder. Drop your chin. Feel it on the right side now. Bring your head up and back to center. Now, bring that jaw and chin, bring it forward and look up. There's that stretch. Sternum to chin. Such a good stretch. Take a deep breath as you exhale, drop your chin back to your chest. that spine once again. And let's come up onto our hands and knees for cat-cow. Make sure those knees are directly under your hips, hands and wrists directly under your shoulders. Spread those fingers wide so your middle fingers are straight forward. Press up through the palms of your hands. Create that suction feeling under those hands. Lift up. And then tucking your chin to your chest and your tailbone under, press up into your cat back stretch. If you'd like today, you can tuck your toes under, give the bottoms of those feet a nice stretch, or just stay on the tops. Again, if the floor is hard for you and you want, another modification is to take your mat and bring it in. So now you have 3 layers of mat underneath your knees. That helps a lot. So we're up in our cat back stretch. We're taking that breath in and pressing it into our upper back. Then take another deep inhalation and drop that pelvis. Navel drops toward the mat. Hips press up toward the sky. We press up through our arms and look forward. Cow pose. Feet tucked under if you'd like, or stay on the tops of your feet. Breathing into that lower back right now. Getting that spine loosened up and working. Now bring your spine back to neutral. We're going to work these 2 poses with the breath. We'll start here in neutral. Inhale. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Take it nice and slow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Bring that spine back. And sit back into your first child pose, sitting back over those lower legs. You're going to feel a stretch up through the knee, up through the thigh. Getting those muscles stretched out. You can drop down on your forearms. You can stack your fists and rest your forehead here. You're going to feel this in your lower back also. Nice stretch. Just waking up our bodies. Then drop your forearms back and let's start to walk our fingers out, stretching the upper part of the body. See if you can get the tip of your nose to the mat. And then look up at your fingertips. You can walk them as far away as you can. And we're going to bring those shoulders back over the wrists. We've taken our hips and our knees into an angle. And now, keeping those upper arms close to your rib cage, you're going to bend and come down, chaturanga to the mat. Then, keeping that lower body anchored, squeeze those gluteal muscles, press up into cobra. Bring it back down with an exhalation. And then press back up and sit back into child pose. Let's add the breath to that flow. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale as you come down. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale down, really working those arms here. Inhale, press up. Exhale, extended child pose. And feel the heat starting to build.
If you haven't done this for a while, your body's going to be talking to you. Let's try that again. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale down. Inhale up, cobra. Look up if you can. Exhale down. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale, extended child pose. I really feel the heat now. We're going to do one more. Get ourselves really warmed up to work. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale down. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale, extended child pose. Let's get that breath back. And come on. So what we're doing is we're working the pieces of sun salutation, and then we're going to put them all together. And at the end, we'll end with some really beautiful flowing sun salutations and then cool down. So while we're here, let's take our knees to the outside edges of the mat and take your fists and press them into your hips. We're just going to stretch the front of our body. And come up. Roll those shoulder blades back and down and just gently start to lean back. If you can, go ahead and look up and add that stretch from knees to chin. Let that heart lift with the breath. And then we're going to sit into our favorite wide leg child pose. Knees are out wide. Forehead goes to the mat. Arms to your sides, palms facing the sky, and let those shoulders drop. All right, come on back up. Bring those knees in. And we're going to transition up on our feet. So walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes under, and we're going up into downward facing dog. So this is downward facing dog with all fours on the mat. Letting those heels relax, lifting those hips, pressing the earth away with our hands, and breathing. If this is bothering you today, and you've got that chair close by, there's two ways you can use this chair for down dog. One is with the seat, and I'm just going to go back, hold on, and go deep into my down dog this way. You can still feel that stretch up the back of your legs and down your arms. If this still is bothering that vertigo that you may be suffering from, turn the chair around. Hold on to the back and walk yourself back. And just take your ears between your elbows. Just let that rib cage sink into your down dog. Still feeling that stretch up the back of your legs. And hopefully, with those three methods, you have found a way to accomplish your down dog. You can have that chair close by if you're going to need it later. I'm going back into down dog, bicycling my legs. And then to come into forward fold, just walk your feet forward. Fingertips cup palms, knees are bent. And shake out your head. Lift those hips, press your hands against your thighs, and look forward. Hands to your hips, and come up. All right, inhale, arms to the sky. Now, another part of sun salutation is chair pose. So we're going to bring our arms forward, sit back, and it doesn't have to be deep. And look out over the fingertips. Roll your shoulders back and down and tuck those abdominals and create a strong core. Feel what's happening to your body in this pose. You can sit deeper or not. And then palms together, come up. Bring those arms back, modified back bend. Oh, heart lifts to the sky, and this feels so good. Inhale up, exhale back to chair. And let's create a flow here. Inhale, modified back bend. Exhale, chair. Inhale, modified back bend. Squeeze your glutes, protect your lower back. Exhale, chair. Inhale, modified back bend. Exhale, chair. One more time. Inhale, modified back bend. Exhale, chair. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's roll those shoulders around. You know, we're stiff, we've been sitting. So just take those shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze and then just release them down. Bring them forward, stretching across your back. Then take them back, chest expansion. Bring them forward, up to those ears. Back into chest expansion, and then release them into neutral. And just get them worked out. They'll probably feel a little more. That's okay. All right. So, we have 3 pieces of our sun salutation pretty much put together. We did our flow on the ground, our down dog, and then our chair, extended back bend, modified back bend. And then just standing at the top of our mat in mountain pose. Just lifting the crown of your head to the sky, tucking those abdominals in, letting that tailbone drop toward the earth. Arms softly dangling at your side. And just for a moment, ground and center. Let's inhale, arms to the sky. Swan dive with a forward fold. Arms straight out, hinging at the hips. And as you come down, bend your knees into forward fold. Hands can be on your thighs, they can be on the ground. And we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Just take it slow. From here, we're going to go into a full plank. So bringing those shoulders over the wrists, dropping onto our knees, and here it comes. Chaturanga to the mat. Press up into cobra. Bring it back down. Press back up into cobra. Tuck those toes under, down dog. Then we're going to walk our feet forward again. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale into chair. Inhale, modified back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Better look outside. Is the sun coming out? All right, I'm going to do this with the chair. Those of you that know how to do it without, you go right ahead. Unless you want to try the chair, let's give it a go. So standing in front of that chair, mountain pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Swan dive, flat back. Put my hands on my shins, look forward. And then taking a hold of that chair, step back into your down dog. From here, I would drop onto my knees. Bring the hands to the earth. Or stay on that chair. Maybe walk yourself back. Come forward, doing like a push-up against that chair. Sit back down into child pose. Then inhale up. Again, push up onto the chair. Tuck your toes under, back to down dog. You can just step up. You're still getting a beautiful workout. Walk forward or just step forward. Inhale. Exhale into chair. Inhale, modified back bend. And exhale down. And there you have. You've accomplished a sun salutation with the chair. You can do it either with the seat or turn it around with the back. All right. All right. Now that we've got that down, we're going to add the breath with it. So let's start our mountain pose. Hands at our sides. Ground and center. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Exhale as you bicycle out your legs. Inhale, come forward, full plank. Exhale, dropping those knees, chaturanga to the mat. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, modified plank. Exhale, down dog. Walk forward, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale into chair. Inhale, modified back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. Your body should be nice and warm now. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, step back, down dog. Press the earth away with those hands. Bicycle out those legs. Inhale, come forward, full plank. Dropping onto those knees. Take it down, chaturanga. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, modified plank. Tuck those toes under, exhale, down dog. You can bicycle here if you like. And then walk those feet forward. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, chair. Inhale, modified back bend. Exhale, mountain pose. Oh, that warmed me up, got my heart rate racing. Feels good. Feels good to move. So, let's transition back to the mat into a seated position. Inhale up, swan dive, step back, all fours, and then come around and sit. We've done some really good work on our core and our back. So let's take a moment and stretch out. So cup your hands over your knees. Make sure you're on those sit bones. Take a deep breath and round and release your spine. Roll back. Tuck your chin to your chest. Drop your shoulders away. And just relax into this wonderful stretch. Then keeping that navel tucked tight to your spine. Roll up. Bring those arms out. Turn those hands forward. Spread those fingers wide. Lift up out of those hips and spinal twist to the right. Bringing hands to heart center, looking over the right shoulder. Midsection stretch. Come back to center. Round and release your spine. Roll back again. Oh, this feels so good on my back. Keep that navel tucked tight to the spine. Release and roll up. Bring those arms up again. Spread those fingers wide. Lift up out of those hips And spinal twist to the left, bringing hands to heart center and looking over that left shoulder. Listen to that breath. Come back to center. One more time. Round and release that spine. Roll back. Tuck navel to spine, release and roll up. Let's bring those feet into butterfly. Bottoms of the feet together. Let's check in with those hips this morning. And just gently flutter them. All that movement we're doing and all that heat we built up in our bodies with the sun salutation. My hips are feeling pretty good. How about you? And then let's release both legs out into a nice forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale and hinge at those hips, forward fold. You can get those toes, go ahead and grab them. Otherwise the ankles or the back of the knees, so that you get that stretch going in that lower back. And drop your ears between your elbows. And just breathe into that back. Then tuck navel to spine, release and roll up. Let's sit back into our potted palm. Hands back to our knees. Take a hold of that ring finger for breath. That's what this class is all about today. Just focusing on our breath. Drop your chin to your chest. Check in with your body. See how it's feeling. Mine is warm, nose, it's been stretched. Feels wonderful. My breath is deep. Then open your eyes, looking at the ground in front of you. Lengthen that spine, lift up through the crown of your head. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale down. And inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. This time, bring those hands through heart center into prayer. From that place in me that I find most dear to that very same place in you. Namaste. My spirit honors yours. Have a wonderful day and watch for that sun. It's gotta come out. We made it. Have a wonderful day. See you next week.